the Boss episode. That was a ramp up.
68, Doug! Meet Doug, POV.
Yep. Oh, that was aggressive.
Oh, hey.
I sent POV this morning the donkey. Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah, that was really funny.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
All right, guys. It is February 23rd. This will be going up a couple days later. We got a lot going on today. Mr. Meat, we actually did a good job of getting questions up the day before, and we got slammed with questions. So that's a good thing. So we got a lot of questions that I sent Meat. We're also live on Instagram, so we get a lot of questions lately about how do I ask questions. So I'm going to go over it again here for all those peeps out there. You can either post it in my Instagram question box, Meat's Instagram question box, usually 24 hours before the Tuesday that we film. We film at 1:30 on Tuesday, or we go live here around 1:30 on Tuesday, and you can ask directly in here. So if you guys have any questions, let's get it going. Meat, where do we start?
We got to pop this top, bro.
Oh, yeah, dude.
That's where we start. That was some... I was going to say it's good synergy, and then POV's like late
I
to the
couldn't
party.
grab my tab.
Yeah. That's why I just push your belly button, it pops out a little bit.
What's that? Like a hernia?
He said he couldn't pop his tab. I said, just push your belly button a little, it pops out a little.
Nope. Yeah. Nope.
You know?
It's a secret.
When it's like real cold, you just go...
So, you want to do the update time? Update time.
Sup? That's what... Doesn't Massive Joe's do that?
Sup Wars.
Oh, that's right.
But did you kind of...
He does do sup dates, but I don't think he goes sup dates. We need something like that, POV. Can we get something? Sup dates.
Pretty good.
All right. Well, I guess we'll roll with that. So, big news today. Literally within the last hour or two, Sear came back in stock. Non-thermogenic fat burner.
Non-stimulant, thermogenic.
What did I say?
Non-thermogenic.
Non-thermogenic.
It does not work.
It's non-thermogenic stimulant. It's fucking sweet. Meat, look at all these big words on this label. Can you read that? Read that. This is the little test.
Sear, it's a non-stimulant, thermogenic, and recomposition agent. Adiposite conversion, heat generation, metabolic optimization, 84 vegetables.
Wait, hold on. You're kidding, right?
Yeah, kind of. I kind of exaggerated.
All right, I was like, please tell me.
But how do you properly say it?
Adipocyte.
See, I would have messed that up.
What did you say?
Adipo. I want to say adipo.
Adipocyte?
Adipocyte.
I guess you could say that, but that's just your...
but I dip. That's just my
adipocyte.
twang.
I mean, I guess, potato, right?
Right. Like, I was only taught to say not a.
What?
You know what I mean?
Like amen? Like amen?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Amen.
I gotta
like,
go
I'll
over
say
there.
aunt. You say aunt? I say aunt.
Aunt.
I say aunt.
Aunt.
I say aunt. Amen. Amen.
So what would you say, like, I gotta pick up a can?
Can.
I pick up
That's easy.
Do what now? We're getting ready for North Carolina. Know what I'm saying? We're ready for the North Carolina. All right, so Sear's back at stock. We got the launch of Intra. In the 2 sec. Oh, did I the bed?
No, you're right. I should have put Fury and Pump up here because that's the current deal.
Yeah. So the stack. Well, let's jump back. The deal today. We need Liberty Balls too, bro, because that just went live. Damn, there you go. Perfect. Me, you had one job. He was all excited. He's like, I'm all set. Oh, look at that. So this week we got Fury and Pump on the core site. $79.99. Coupon codes do apply. Awesome deal. If you are near a local supplement shop that carries Fury and Pump, we are partnering with them to honor that deal, and we will make it right for them. So that's good to know for you guys. So if you want to grab it locally, Intra. Oh, sorry. Let's jump into the other deal. Merica Labs is running a BOGO on Liberty Balls, which is sick. So
get your 8 weeks.
I'm pretty excited about that. Yeah, definitely get your 8 weeks. Liberty Balls is awesome. Like, I always feel,
dude.
I feel like,
I think it's my favorite.
Is it? What's the right word for it? Like girthy?
Swole.
Swole? Swole. Yeah, it makes you feel swole. You know what I mean?
I feel like a man.
Yeah, and I love how it makes your pee smell like molasses. That's the best
It
part.
was alarming for a second, but then
No, it's good. That's that good old Spalantes. That's good stuff. And then we got Intra, the relaunch of Intra. I think we should have an Intra video going up soon on my YouTube and the quarter Instagram. So where I break down the new formula Intra. Remember from a couple episodes back, we had to reformulate this because of the ribose that was in it causing a hardening. So this tastes amazing. None of the issues as before. Incredible formula. So Intra is back. I know a lot of people have been asking and waiting for this. So excited to be back in 2 flavors, pineapple peach and lemon lime.
The deal.
The deal? Oh, so I guess we should go over the deal. Why don't you go over the
Hit
deal?
him with the deal. Get him ready.
Get him to do. 1 for $59.99, 2 for twice that, but you get a free funnel. The thick, the big. You got the big funnel over there?
That's right.
Ooh, bro, that was a good one.
That was good.
That was good. Yeah, so that's the deal launching next week.
Jeez,
bro,
you
dude,
need to
this-
chill. And your snot, bro. You got snot. It was connected. What is going on? Good Lord. What did we do today? You've been all over the place.
What a day, bro. It's just another day.
It's
of
like a
paradise.
roller coaster.
So today was a crazy day, right? So
Well,
we had.
I mean, it's only 1:30, so we still got
Yeah.
some day to go. But
So we at about 10:30, I had a call with our new manufacturer for.
you crushed legs. You were
Oh.
riding a high, right?
I was riding high. It was a good
Yeah.
leg day, bro. We did
Yeah, what'd I had a bad leg day.
pendulum. We did the Rogers Squat Pro.
Oh yeah.
I did 7 plates for 20, and my lungs were just screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good because like I was being real steady. The knee felt good, after the PRP. The back, which was a little tweaky like the week before, felt okay. Then we did leg extension, leg curl. Then we did the squat pro. Then we did the squat press, the Cybex squat press. And then we did the red hack squat, like the Nebula replica.
Yeah.
Dude, that one's sweet, dude. It is really nice. It's really good. And then we did inner thigh, and then we did 16 minutes of calves.
Oh,
So the no weight
now you're
calves.
going up a minute.
No, it's four straight,
thought it
4
was
in,
15.
4 out, and then 4 straight. I said 15 just to make it. I didn't want to blow your mind.
Oh, it was 16. One more minute. Can't count.
But last time I did it, I was sore for literally a week. So we'll see. So it's good with leg day. Anyways, so then I had a call with our manufacturer and
For Merica Energy.
for Merica Energy, and Dippy somehow. So we were supposed to run in April.
You say Dippy?
I said Dippy. I called him a Dippy. He's actually a really nice guy.
Dippy. Okay.
But we were supposed to run in April, and Mofo says, sorry. So our manufacturer is in Baltimore, close to us. Like that was strategic. So we're not paying $8,000 to ship water across the country, right? It's like, I can get you in it now in June in Vegas, our new facility. I'm like, bro, instead of $1,000 a truck to ship it, it's like $6,000 a truck to ship that. So you're gonna charge me now, and we're doing a small run to start, but still, it's many trucks. That's like a $20,000 difference, just right off the gate. I'm like, what? No, that's not gonna work. Well, for Baltimore, maybe August. Bro, it's Merica Energy. If we don't launch for Memorial Day or 4th of July, relaunch, I should say. And he goes, yeah, I get that. So
they knew that we were.
they
trying
knew,
to do-
dude. I've been working with them now since the fall. We negotiated pricing in December. I said we're running in the beginning of Q1. Everything's good, and I'm constantly pinging them. So and it's not just like you go to a supplement menu. Like there's a lot more logistics involved. There's a ton of stuff involved. So, anyways, I'm like, well, let's still move forward because we have to get some logistic stuff straight on the sleeves and the cans and all that stuff. So let's move forward on that stuff. But just know that I'm really pissed. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I didn't say that, but I was like, this is not cool.
You might have said it.
I didn't say that.
You didn't drop
But
the F-bomb?
no, but I was like, I kind of said that's kind of messed up. So anyways, long story short, I actually got the original contact through a friend of ours, and who is a small equity partner in the business. So I played the, hey buddy card.
I know a guy.
I know a guy, so hopefully he's gonna try to make this right. No worries if not, because then literally 15 minutes later, I had an amazing phone call with a game changer for the brand as we relaunch and move into 2021. So I'm not going to do the full announcement yet. You know, we need to get some papers signed and do all that stuff. But Merica Energy is looking like we just got an incredible director of sales lined up who has just a wealth of knowledge and contacts in the industry, who's worked for some of the biggest players in the industry. And we're super excited. And he's a great dude. Yeah. So we're super excited to get him started. Yeah, I mean, that's awesome. You know, I'm psyched. So that's 2 big hires in 2 weeks. First, Mr. Double D for Merica.
Double D.
Merica.
Double D.
Merica. For Arms Race. Sorry, man, my brain is fried. For Arms Race, who officially starts tomorrow. First day starts with a presentation to the regional.
He's going to crush it.
Yeah, I know he will. I hope Dave's watching.
What's he rocking? What's he going to rock? Because we don't have the polos yet.
Just cut off his sleeves or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just.
I think he's just, I mean, he rocks, he has that star on his chest. He just goes shirtless.
Yeah, I think that's
you know?
good.
I got Arms Race on my chest.
And then next week we are going to the Virginia regional meeting. So I think Julian's going to fly in, which is cool. So Julian, David, and I will be presenting at that one. So pretty cool. So a lot of stuff going on. A lot of expansion. Nutrition Corner store number 10 looks to be opening within a couple days. I think.
Sick.
In this month, yeah, it's open.
Yeah,
right?
so March 2nd, I will be in Richmond for the GNC meeting. And then right after that, Carl doesn't know this yet, but I'm coming down and staying at his house, and we're going to go hang out at the new store on that Wednesday.
The 3rd.
Yeah. Which will be interesting because,
nice.
you know, we're presenting to a lot of the regional and district managers for GNC in the Virginia area.
David says, let's not talk about the chest tat. Sorry, bro, it's already out there.
Is it like a tramp stamp, like a bat, like you were drunk?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean, that's a drunk tattoo.
I mean, it literally looks like that star, doesn't it?
Yeah, that is meant to be.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have a tramp stamp, David?
Oh, it definitely does.
How many dudes out there have tramp stamps, you think?
You know,
what do you think the percentage?
You know, a couple dozen
under?
drinks and a couple dozen drinks and
2%?
2% of people
say a
with
little bit up
tattoos, or 2% of the
Probably lower than
Now,
that, right?
no, let's question this. Is it biological male or is it somebody identifying as a male? Because then that changes the game.
Biological.
Okay, so yeah, 2% might be right.
2% of the people with tattoos, or 2% of the population have a tramp stamp.
No,
Is that what we're talking about?
2%.
Is that what we're talking about?
Tested. 2% of men with tattoos have a tramp stamp. But actually, probably less than
But he's
that.
just throwing this out there, guys.
It's a guess. I don't know.
I don't know, man. Yeah,
there is a percentage.
It's gotta be kind of like,
Oh, there's a percentage. We're going to look this up.
It's probably
Google's got the answer.
It's probably like 0.05.
I mean, you're part of that, aren't you?
No. No shame,
okay.
but no.
Anyways, just got awkward. So what else do I have to talk about, Meat? Updates. North Carolina's coming along, just dealing with a lot of just horse shit, to be honest with you.
Bumps in the road.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, literally.
So apparently, this was an old Kmart shopping center where trucks were coming in all the time. Yet for some reason, the NC Department of Transportation wants us to like widen the area in which trucks come into the facility, which there's plenty of room. So Jay is hopefully having a conversation with them. But at the end of the day, like to move like curb, actually, we don't even have a curb there. So like they could just drive over the grass, but I know that's not like what they're looking for. But like,
but trucks will do that.
But to add
drivers don't really give a shit.
No, add curbage to that shit. Like, I guarantee you it's not like a $5,000 fix. It's like a $50,000 fix. Yeah. Like to do road work, like it's insane. So like I'm praying that we don't have to do that. Now, apparently there was also water issues and like backflow protection. So you don't have like water dripping back into like the sewer lines and stuff like that. So apparently they were going to make us run a whole new like system. I don't know what the right terms are. Basically it would have cost a ton of money. But instead, they allowed us to work out. We have to get a legal document between us and Dynamic basically saying, all right, we're going to split the water fees according to usage or something like that. So that saved us a ton of money. So we already got hit with the asbestos cleanup. Apparently, the transformer in the back, if you watch the under construction videos, that is being replaced.
Good.
So
Replaced or removed?
Removed and replaced with a smaller
Modern,
one on the
like,
ground. A modern, like a real general, not a Frankenstein tower. So, yeah.
It's just not aesthetically pleasing.
Oh, Mr. Fitbeard's in here. Yeehaw, boys. That's right.
Yeehaw, Mr. Fitbeard.
You know,
Well done.
if you don't have a thick accent, I'm going to be very disappointed. So you need to work.
Oh, it's heavy.
It's heavy? Like,
Yeah. It's
like,
heavy
like
as that
Danville,
dude.
Virginia?
Look at his profile. It's just like a monogram.
Dude, but his beard is too manscaped to be like true redneck.
Bro, tell him to
rednecks scape that shit up.
tell him to DM you an audio message.
No.
Now you're getting weird.
No, now it's just getting weird. Yeah.
Next thing you know, you go.
I hate when people do that. They'll send a message and then like, dude, like I don't know you. I don't want to hear your voice. Like if I don't know. This is weird. I don't mind it, Mr. Fitbeard. We're boys now. He's ready to weld some shit.
It's weird that Instagram lets you like call people.
Yeah.
Mine's not upgrading or updating anymore.
Yeah. What's that?
It's weird that Instagram lets you call people. Like,
Yeah,
you can
I've
just
done-
call somebody up randomly.
I've done
you
that
don't
by
even know.
accident. Yeah. Oh, we got hey, look at that. We have our
Mike.
We got our ex Arlington Nutrition Corner manager and followed by our current Arlington Nutrition Corner manager. Look at that.
Look at that, Arlington.
Look at that. That's just like I don't know what that is, but
Synergism.
it's synergism.
So there's no comments or questions in here.
All right, guys. So that's great because we got a ton of questions to get to.
Yeah.
So it's good. So guys, if you are live, I just smacked the table and it went blank. If you guys, for the people that are live, if you guys have questions, throw them in here and we'll get to them. But we're gonna work through the other questions that we had. We're moving on to the question and answer section.
We need a camera on you so bad.
Yeah, bro. He was like, he looked like a deer in headlights.
Welcome back to the question and answer
POV.
time.
You were on a roll though. That was good. Okay, question and answer time.
All right, here we go. Bro,
Now my mouth's full.
you gobble that, bro. All right. Anyways, we're transitioning.
That was yeah.
Can't be
I'm
smooth.
good, dude. I'm good. I like being a male, but if you want to transition,
Oh, we're transitioning. Hey, bro, you know 2 + 2 is 5.
yeah, dude.
Racist.
Racist.
Oh my gosh.
All right, enough with the inside stuff. Let's get into here.
Well,
Get
some
into
people
this.
out there probably know what 2 + 2 = 5 is.
I'd
Yeah, all
love
the
to have that
racists watching will know exactly what I'm talking about.
All right, let's talk about some subs and some training and some industry stuff. So, what do you think about nitrosigine? Some people say it's better than L-Citrulline.
So that's your inositol-silicate version of arginine. So supposedly it's delayed release, so it'll stay with you longer. I do like nitrosigine. I wouldn't say it's better. I wouldn't say it's better than
It's
citrulline.
different, right?
It's different. It does provide a little bit of a longer pump, but again, I don't know how I would take 6 grams of L-citrulline versus 1,500 milligrams of nitrosigine any day of the week. So, yeah.
How long were your preps when you were still competing?
24 weeks.
All of them. Well,
Usually I would shoot for like 20 weeks to the first show.
Yep.
20 weeks, 21 weeks, something like that to the first show. And then I think the last show I did was a total of like 26 weeks. It was like half a year, until you're all said and done. From the first show to the last show.
is it okay to take caffeine and creatine together?
Yeehaw, man.
Absolutely. That's
Absolutely.
Core Fury has 5 grams of creatine monohydrate and
Yep.
380 caffeine, 2 scoops, full serving.
375.
375.
Yep.
How big are your biceps?
Big enough. Never big enough.
Never big enough.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
that.
Yeah. I had to get that one out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you like that?
All right.
That was got aggressive.
That had some thought to it.
Nate, you're on Ask the Boss.
What up? Oh, hey, what's up?
You got anything special to say down from Savannah, Georgia, Tier 1 Nutrition?
I don't know what's your topic of discussion right now.
It's anything you want it to be. I'm going to hang up you in 5 seconds. You got one thing to say.
All right, hey, if you could change anything about core nutritionals to make it better, what would it be?
That's too serious of a question.
Too serious and nothing, bro.
How about this, Nate? What's 2 plus 2?
Yeah.
Don't put me on the spot.
What's 2 plus 2, Nate?
Say what?
What does 2 plus 2 equal?
22. Duh.
You're a racist, dude.
You are a racist.
All right, I'll call you back.
All right, sorry.
Oh, I love those. Okay, anyways. All right, this is a good question. Maybe. I'm 10 days out from my men's physique show. I'm a natural. How do I approach these last 10 days?
10 weeks out as a natural?
10 days.
10 days out.
Like, he's taking...
Follow the plan.
Yeah, don't change anything.
So that's the thing. It's like, I hope you have a plan. If you don't have a plan at 10 days out, you're screwed.
Yeah.
You know, so like, don't like start your plan out. Plan, like you should have your last 2-week plan. I always gave clients a final 2-week plan, and literally it was a roadmap. Just execute. At that point, you just execute.
Yeah, you don't want to overthink those last 10 days. Bulking as a natural bodybuilder, please explain what split to do in nutrition. As a guy who is 170 pounds lean, how do I go to 200 pounds lean? These are tough questions to answer,
Time.
guys, just so you guys know.
Well, time, right? Like you're not going to go from 170 to 200 pounds lean in a short period of time. I would say unless you're like naturally gifted and you're already starting from a good base and you're just getting into lifting. So like your lifting age is pretty young, you know, so like I made very rapid gains when I first started, right? Like, cause your gains are just going to be much quicker, but obviously you tail off. The closer you get to your genetic limitations, the slower the gains are going to be. So it really depends. I mean, man, I would say take time, right? Like that's a 5-year plan right there. For sure, at least. So we had how far out of a workout should I take Sear? Don't overthink it. You know, take it a half an hour before you train. So I just got a deep question here. I hope I didn't just report them. I think I just hit on the button.
Bro, stop clicking.
I'm trying to like get off of here. Okay, so
in there?
Sorry to go completely off the wall, but Meat, why don't you read this? Do your job, Meat.
Bro, I can't do 2 jobs at once.
All right, sorry to go completely off the wall, but how do you feel about your hard-earned money going towards other countries' problems? Sorry for getting political. Hashtag Biden/camel toe. Suck, you guys are the best. What? What? I don't even know what that means.
Oh, I got to get in. I can't see it now.
What does that even mean?
Bro, that is hilarious.
Well, no, of course I don't like my hard-earned money going to...
Hashtag.
I mean, I guess, you know, there's reasons why you should support the other countries, right? At the end of the day, we're all humans. We're a part of the same, you know, world here. So, I mean, I think there's reasons why there should be U.S. money going into other countries. But for some of the dumb shit that's going on now, obviously that doesn't make sense when there's so many problems at home that need to be taken care of first. So, hashtag camel toe. I don't even know what that means.
I think it might have to do with something about Kamala Harris, maybe. Camel toe. Kamala. Camel toe.
That's pretty funny.
I don't know. I just went there.
That is pretty funny.
I just went there.
Somebody said, have I gone to the Shop Ashburn? I'm sad to say that I haven't. I want to. I love the shop, and I hear the Ashburn one is amazing, right? Like, it's just, you know, I'm too much in my own little world kind of at the moment. Just, we got a lot of stuff going on. So when I wake up in the morning, it's like, get the kids out the door, get here, do my thing, get into it, get back home. You know, like, it's just like, so like, I just don't even think we have such a great facility here that I just don't really think about going there. So, but I need to. I definitely will before we get out of town. Favorite natural organization show promoters in terms of how well ran and judged. I mean, it really just depends. You know, I don't know all the promoters these days. You know, I haven't competed for, 5, 6, 7 years. So like, I don't know all the promoters. So like, definitely do your homework, because the organization, I think, doesn't really matter as much as the promoter, because the promoter is still going to know, like a good promoter knows how to run a good show no matter what organization it is. I always competed in the OCP, IFPA, IPE, however you want to like classify that. And I've always had great experience. Most of my competing was at pro shows. So you're always kind of treated a little bit, they're always top run shows, right? So I've always had a good experience competing. So, but look into it, talk to other people who've done those shows before. Maybe a first year show isn't probably the best thing to do. if you're looking for like a really quality show. That's it. That's it, me. That's it.
All right, I got 2 Big Papa questions.
Okay.
Somebody just wants. They're using Big Papa, Load, Sear, Burn, and Napalm. So hopefully Burn and Napalm are like being separate. Hope we're not stacking that together. But should they add anything else in?
So do that again. Big Papa, Burn and Sear, Napalm,
Load,
and Load. That's a great stack, bro.
Maybe Bollock.
I mean, if you want to get crazy,
If you're getting juiced,
you
bro.
are getting juiced. That's max juice. So I would hold the Bollock until afterwards because you're going to want to run something when you come off.
True.
Right? So you run core Bollock after you come off a Big Papa stack.
Okay, so the next Big Papa is, how should I take Big Papa stack if my first meal isn't until 1 p.m. and training time is 6 p.m.?
First meal is until 1 p.m. So it depends on, I don't know who's calling me from
I don't
Toronto.
think that changes.
Toronto. No, I'm assuming it's like you work a
Night
different
shift kind of
or
thing.
you just sleep in it. Yeah. Or is he fasting? What's he doing there?
I don't know. There's not a lot of details.
I don't think y'all would change much of that. So like to me, that tells me he's working out like midday-ish.
6 p.m. My training time is 6 p.m.
Oh, 6 p.m.
1 p.m. wake up or meal 1.
But that's like midday for most people, right?
I don't know his scenario. It's just, but like I would take it with your first meal or just your pre-workout meal.
Take what part of it?
Big Papa.
Right. So
I was just thinking test.
For me, I would take core hard before you go to bed. All 3. I take 5 AT split up right when you wake up, pre-workout and before bed. For core test, I would probably take core test with your first meal.
Yeah,
with breakfast.
I would do that.
Like make sure you're eating food with it so you don't get the core test poopies, which you can get if you take it on an empty stomach because of the D-aspartic acid. I know some people have that issue. I never had that issue, but I take mine in the afternoon. And then you could take 2 core alpha as like right before you work out.
Yeah, at 6 p.m.
Yeah. That would be good. Would you rather double scoop core fury or core pump? Bruh.
I do both.
Do both. So good. That's such a good stack. Double scoop.
Said that was so.
You like that?
Yeah, you're just into that.
Yeah.
2 scoops of ice cream.
Yeah.
Does missing a meal affect fat loss negatively?
Does missing a meal affect fat loss negatively? So I would think that this question is maybe getting at like, does it slow down your metabolism for missing one meal, right? Like
meals
no.
a day.
No, so and I think probably stressing about that more. It could only affect it as if you missed a meal, so you're now so ravenously hungry. Like that, me? Ravenously?
I like ravenous. I get ravenous a lot.
You're so ravenously hungry that you're gonna like maybe binge or eat more than you usually would at your next meal. Then sure, it could sabotage you. Know what I'm saying?
Okay. What core athlete are you most excited about? Interesting. It's like playing favorites. I don't think you can do that.
Can I say that? I don't know if we can do that.
So thinking about the athletes, though, I know Brandon Wattis is competing this year. Leah, I'm pretty sure is competing this year.
Yeah.
Who else is competing?
Well, Bronwyn's not an athlete, but she's an employee. But like she's going to be.
So Bronwyn,
she's going to be doing the misfit. So they're part of the. Are we allowed to talk about that? Yeah, they put it on social. Yeah, we can say.
Yeah, I guess
they're filming. So Brandon Wadass, Brandon Wadass, and Bronwyn, they're both going to be filmed for the reality show, kind of
and then
around
we have
Mr. America.
Yes, and then we have Ambassador Joe.
Yes,
I can't fully pronounce.
Yeah,
starts with L. Joel.
Yeah, Joel.
Joel.
Shout out to Joel. Joel.
Yeah, he's in there as well.
So that's cool.
So I think Brandon's bodybuilding. I think Joe's physique.
And
classic. He might be classic.
I'm on the Daraja train. I still think she's going to be a top 5 Olympia.
Is she going to compete this year?
I don't know that. I
think
so. I have to think so. I feel like she will.
Yeah.
So they just announced the Olympia is going to be in Florida again, October 7th through the 10th. I think we should plan to go, bro.
Yeah, we should go. Florida? For sure, dude.
Florida how far is that drive?
I want to go now.
How far is that drive?
North Carolina?
To like Orlando?
Probably like 10 hours.
What part of Florida?
Where they have it in Orlando, I think.
Or maybe it was in Tampa. I think it might have been.
It was near Tampa.
Either way,
All
we're
right,
looking
do-
at we're
do
looking at 14 hours.
Mooresville to Tampa.
Road trip.
Let's do Tampa, Florida.
You know, that would make me want to do.
Well, dude, it's 13 hours from here.
9 hours, 13 minutes.
Oh, bruh.
Bro, that makes me kind of want to do the expo then, because then we can load up Pubesa.
Yeah, let's load her up from the rear.
Which, by the way, you need to dump Pubesa tomorrow.
Yeah, I got some to think about.
Yeah.
I just lost Alex
dude,
for the
I got
night.
some updates on some equipment. So we are picking up a tricep cable carrying overhead extension on hopefully Thursday.
Just hurts my elbows.
Our AFS replica is getting powder coated as we speak in our sexy red. And we just had a call with MedX, and
you had that call.
yeah, I did, and they still make them, but I need to call back because I hope they know that I want the plate loaded row and leg press and not they also make like a selectorized low row, which looks pretty badass, but like I want the plate. Something about the plate.
We got a lot of plates.
Yeah. So plate loaded row and the leg press plate loaded. So they
Is
have
it
like
the row or the pull down?
So the pull down is just being sold by the guy who I'm getting the tricep extension from. These are brand new pieces that I could get to our custom color made. They still make them.
Do they make so they don't make the lat pull down, or you're thinking about getting that from the other guy?
I would get that from the other guy because it's available.
Got it.
Yeah. And Pat doesn't want all matchy, so I wanted to get something different color.
I mean, so like I had
little-
some thought, the other day. I think it might have been today. Like, you know what, Doug? Do what you want.
Get a little rust on there.
Like I was looking at our squat press. Like, you want the new squat press? Sure. You want the hack squat? Like
I want the new squat. The new hack squat for Cybex, I think I'm going to hold off on.
I would get the old one in that.
Because we can find that too. We can
Yeah,
find the
yeah,
old
yeah.
Cybex hack squat. So if anyone has an old Cybex hack squat, I think my budget's probably $1,500 for that. I think that's probably where I come in.
Yeah. What was
at.
the other one you found? 1650 or something.
It was but we had to pay like he didn't know how to put it on a pallet, and
Where was he?
It was like Kentucky or something. I don't know. Nowhere we wanted to drive.
I'll drive anywhere.
I know you will.
I'm a truck driver in my next life.
Yeah, you are. You got to get that CDL. Doug, remember when you bought Bitcoin at 11K and said, "That's the last time I take investment advice from a millennial"? Was that because Bobby was probably telling me to buy it? And I did.
Yeah.
I think I bought it at 11 or 13. How do you still remember that? That's impressive.
True fans.
We were just talking about it. So the last time I bought it was at 35, and I'm like, "What am I doing?" And now it's, it went up to 58 and then went down to 48, and this is insane.
It's flip flopping.
But we got another gig going on now that I'm getting into. Which
Is
I'm
he still
excited
here?
about. It's going down right now as we speak. We're getting into a new business.
Oh, it's going down.
I think so. I think he just went to secure the goods. The eagle
Damn.
might have landed.
Sketch business. Some sketch shit going on here.
Yeah, but apparently you don't want to talk about it because I guess there's like thieves involved, right? Like there's in that type of stuff. So you don't want to talk about it. You don't want people to know what all you got going on all the time. Know what I'm saying? Was that cryptic enough?
Don't ever go full frontal.
Cryptic?
No. You just want to get a little tease, little side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Side action.
little side action.
All right, where are we? What are we doing?
Bro, where am I?
Are we doing questions?
Yeah, I'm waiting for you.
What are you waiting? Been speaking.
Would you consider selling Merica Energy in military installations? We actually do. Or we did. But so right now, like Merica Energy's, I don't want to say shut down, but like we haven't produced forever. Like COVID really killed our distribution of it. So we're taking this time to kind of revamp, relaunch, reload, whatever you want to do.
And there's really not any inventory.
There's no inventory. So if you can find it and you want to make sure you have energy drinks for the next couple months, make sure you stock up.
I was doing some cleaning out there today and I found a grape.
Did?
No, so I found a grape.
like a squished or
So I got a Anthony out in Triad was like, man, I hate you guys. You're not doing grape again. Blah blah.
We'll get there.
And I was like, dude, I found you a grape. Took a video. And it was all smashed. And I was
Encrusted.
like, there's a little liquid in here. It could be so good.
Oh, bro, that's probably nasty.
It gets pretty nasty.
You guys did a good job out there today.
It looks really
it's
good.
looking
Sam's
good.
been at it all day.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyways, questions. Can you please tell me which manufacturers produce your supplements? Thanks. A little snarky.
Wow.
Maybe.
Who was that? That's kind of a
Fitness BB10.
So I'm very transparent, and I have no problem telling you. So we do use. I will say that we use 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically, we have 4 main manufacturers because we got to remember we have, between all the brands, we probably have closing in on 200 SKUs ish.
I was going to say more than that.
No.
I think it's over 100.
Well's over. We did 104 last year, right? So like Core's got to be, yeah. But
200.
across the brands, I mean, Arms Race isn't that big yet. Merica doesn't. Well, okay. 200 or more SKUs across all the brands. So we use 4 main manufacturers, and I have no problem saying who those manufacturers are. They're great manufacturers. I would say, like, if you really want to know that, message me privately, and I'll let you know. Right? I think that's probably the best thing to do.
I think that's the best thing to do. And then I will say, like, some people know of one now, and we're going to be next door neighbors with them. So, like,
yeah, we're moving next door to Dynamic Nutraceuticals, so
which is going to be like a well-known thing,
right? And
like,
so they do a lot of manufacturing for us.
You'll see a lot of videos with us and Dynamic, and yeah. So,
but any of the other ones, yeah, just message me. We have no problem doing it. Talking about those.
Whey isolate is very popular. When should we use casein, egg white protein, milk protein, etc.?
Really, you could use those anytime. You're probably splitting hairs. Whey isolate, best post-workout, a little, broken down a little faster, no lactose. You won't have any of those issues. So like post-workout, ISO is great. I use ISO for like pre-cardio or post-workout. That's when I use ISO. Pretty much any other time of day, I use a blend. So whether it's Core Pro or Foundation, or like Patriots Whey, which is 100% whey mixed with a blend or something like that, any other time of the day. So really, casein is preferably, a lot of people like it at night because in theory, it's going to provide a longer term or a longer lasting release of amino acids into the bloodstream because it takes a little longer to break down. So that's the idea kind of behind casein. But really, you can use it any time of the day. I would say, like, if you're really just going for one protein to use all the time, I think Core Pro or, like, Foundation is a great option.
Yep.
Right.
Core Pro, 5 pound. Use it for all your protein needs. You know what I find interesting in these questions, Doug?
What,
is that
Patrick?
you have since the Fuad podcast, you're getting a lot of natty questions. Like, people are, I feel like,
That's
coming
good.
to your platform for like natural tips and advice and stuff like that.
That's good.
So
yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of idiots that came from that as well. But I think for the most part, it's been really positive feedback from that. And just hit 60K, baby. We out here. We got to do
swipe up.
We got to do a
Celebration.
swipe. So we got to do like a giveaway or something.
let's go.
We out here 60K. Watch
Bulbasaur.
out.
Yeah.
Get the Bulbasaur.
Get the Bulbasaur out, bro. Zoom that shit in.
Yeah.
Give it away.
Maybe we'll do a giveaway.
Yeah, but you should put on your swim trunks or your trunks for the giveaway.
Some
Like full juice, like now. Come on, let me see it. Come on.
bro. I don't even put on my
Yeah.
trunks for like when I'm in contest shredded. Like, why am I gonna put it on now?
Not until you're like
Wait till I don't
10 weeks out.
Yeah, and then don't
Rip
share.
it off like a tracksuit.
Yeah.
That's right.
I've done that before.
So these 2 questions are basically, they're very general natural bodybuilding.
Okay.
Like any advice for cutting for a natural bodybuilder or tips for the natty.
Well, tips for the natty. That's too vague. I would say, you could show the new Core shirts over there. I just got a glimpse of.
Yeah, I thought about it, but then
We'll do that next week.
yeah, we'll do that next week.
So I would say patience is key. Patience is a virtue. So everything just is going to take longer. Don't expect to make changes overnight. You got to be very persistent, consistent, and have patience. So like,
good.
It's a long-term play. Like, and I really advise a lot of young people to not compete until they're at least 21. Like, stay away from the teenage.
I'd even
bodybuilding.
say older than that.
Yeah, I know. I competed at 22. That's why I kind of. But like mid-20s, like grow until you're in your mid-20s. That's when you're going to grow the most. So build up that base, that foundation during that time, and then compete. That's what I would say.
There's another one. Do you recommend bulking for natural bodybuilding or just maintenance?
Sorry, what was that? I was reading over
Do you recommend bulking for natural bodybuilding? Or
No,
just
I mean,
maintenance?
I really don't think there's a need. I think just slightly over maintenance is where you want to be, and you want to gain slow. So we've talked about this before. Like, listen, if you gain a quarter pound a week, you're looking at 12 pounds a year.
I heard quarter pounder.
I just thought about somebody going to McDonald's once a week and getting a quarter pounder and then not even
£quarter
eating
a week,
it, just
baby.
collecting
That's
it.
Doug said so. That's
gained
a
it.
tip for natties.
Yeah, so quarter pound a week. There you go. That's the tip.
Hide it under.
I went through the McDonald's drive-through for the first time in probably like 20 years this weekend.
Yeah, what'd you get?
Not for myself, for the kids.
Was it good to you?
Because it was Jackson's birthday, so they wanted the Pokemon Happy Meal. They got the nuggets.
Nice. They
like the nuggets. What's that?
You get a card in that? What's that?
You get a pack of 4 cards. They just got like we didn't get like the expensive Pikachu.
They're probably
or
not
anything like
very.
that.
There's probably not very many of them.
Oh, there's definitely some juice out there, but man, I'll tell you what,
So-
McDonald's is crushing because we can't find Pokemon anywhere. Like you go to any Target, Walmart, it's always sold out. They have this some bullshit other game called Magic.
crazy.
It's like it looks like it's like a ripoff. It's called Magic.
Magic the Gathering?
It could be. What, you play that?
Yeah, no, well,
Is that part of your cosplay?
I played it, but it's been around a long time too.
But I think is it
I think it's
like
still
a card
thing.
game?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but there's like pictures of real people in it. It's like it's weird.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's called Magic. Anyways, so like those shelves are always full, and then like right next to it where the Pikachu cards, the Pokemon cards they're always empty. It's crazy.
I like how it's kind of come back, right? Like,
Oh, look at here.
Yeah.
Look at S'mores gains here. I got to contact Doug. Let me know.
What, for
I can get your
Pokemon?
cards. Oh yeah. All right, hook it up.
Mr. Mr. Fitbeard wants to meet up in North Carolina for a workout.
I think they're starting.
Personal question.
Huh?
Did you always want to have boys, or did part of you want to have a girl?
So
That's a good question.
Yeah.
it is a good question. So a little part of me, when we first, and maybe I was just kind of setting myself up
To have a boy?
to have a boy, but like I was like, I kind of want to have a girl. Like this, we're talking about Jackson, right? When Jackson was born, I was like, I kept on like talking, like a girl would be great. I'd love to have a girl. I'd love to have a girl. And then Steph's, we got the results back, like it's a boy. I was like, yes, thank God. But no, I mean, Steph is definitely a boy's mom. Like she's just, I couldn't. Well, we kind of joke like we couldn't see Steph being a girl's, like she should be a great girl's mom, but like she's definitely a boy's mom.
Yeah.
And so once we had Jackson, like when we were having Griffin, I really wanted another boy. Like having 2 boys so that they can wrestle. Last night they were wrestling. They were doing like Street Fighter moves. It was hilarious.
Something got hurt?
No. Well, Griffin smacked his head on the buffet really hard, and it was like. And then he's like quiet for a minute, and I was just like, "Oh, here comes the whales!" Right? That didn't even hurt, Daddy. It didn't even hurt. That's his big thing. He's okay when he didn't even hurt. So when he split his chin open the other week, like he didn't say that. He was like crying. Like I was like, "Oh, geez, we're definitely going to the emergency room." So when he says it, that didn't even hurt. Like then we know we're like,
Throw some
okay,
dirt on it. It's all good.
So, but yeah, once we had one boy, we knew like we'd love to have another boy.
So Sam and I are not trying, but obviously we want to have a family, and we talk about kids. I kind of do that. Like I'd like to have a girl. And I don't know what's going on in my brain, if it's like I really do want a girl, or if it's like if you're setting yourself up for the news of it being like, if it's a girl, I said I wanted
yes,
one.
that's perfect.
But then if
That's
it's a
so
boy, it's like secretly.
I could see you being
Heck
like
yeah.
the really protective father.
Yeah, that's kind of why I
Yeah.
want one.
Yeah.
Just
Little princess.
Every guy would be scared of you.
be daddy's girl. You just cleaning your guns while
You clean your gun, but I could see you like totally dressing up with like a skirt, like she'll
Hell
dress you
yeah.
up like a princess.
girl.
Yeah.
Let's walk this runway. I was working.
Yeah. You're definitely gonna embarrass your daughter.
All right. Let's see. I'm trying to pick some good ones.
I have
There's
a
not
question about fats. Would you prefer
'em.
to get your fat? Take that. Would you prefer to get your fats through meat instead of using leaner meat and adding fats to it? It's an interesting question.
In the off season, meat.
Meat.
In the contest prep, other sources because it gets so low.
And you can control it a little bit easier. God, stop.
You know what fatty meal I've been loving?
What do you tell me about it?
Avocado toast
Oh, that is some
with a whole avocado.
and
Unless it's like
a full egg.
like a
Big
one of
John,
these,
like your mom and
It's
your
just,
knockers.
just one of these little guys.
A little
You
jump.
take the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
I know. You
And
put,
then you toast bread, and then you put 2 whole eggs, slightly runny on it on top,
too
side of egg whites.
You must. You must be feeling good.
You're feeling real fatty. I put some cheese on them, Meg White.
You feel it? You feel good?
I feel juiced up. I like the off season, bro.
Feeling juicy?
Yeah.
Like
I've been eating more cheese for some reason. I had some yesterday though. I'm not eating too much
You
cheese.
probably ate like rotten cheese. You probably eat that shit that's got mold growing on it. You're like my mom. You'll like just cut around it.
Exactly.
As opposed to just throw it out. That's
Same thing with bread. I just pick it off.
Whenever we go to my parents' cabins, like we always check like the sodas, like the diet sodas,
Condiments.
and the condiments, because the condiments are from like 2011.
Yeah, that's
like,
so good.
Well, mustard doesn't go. Well, okay, well then you eat this mustard. Like
I think I did
mustard's
when I went
solid.
to your parents' house.
yeah, it was probably like 11 years old.
You
Yeah.
gotta cut that mustard with
brown
a
mustard.
knife.
Yeah.
Spread it.
Oh, it's nasty. Like all the oil, like any little oil that's in there, like separates to the top. You gotta like, nasty.
Let's see here. Starting a food preparation business, what advice can you give me? You know, meal dealers are still pumping.
Yeah, how they
I
doing?
saw their. I don't know. I just saw their Instagram, and they're actually, you know, like
good.
I just haven't seen them in a while.
I could eat a meal dealer's meal.
I used to really love some of their.
Oh, the pulled steak.
Ooh, that was a good one. The steak fajitas.
Let's get some.
Yeah, let's call 'em up.
It's good.
Yeah, yeah. For the Arnold, did he do that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Meal prep company. Well, I am no expert in the meal prep business. So specifics about that, couldn't tell you. In terms of the like general business stuff, it's really kind of a lot of the same principles we always talk about. You know, like at the end of the day, the brand you are going to want to grow bigger than yourself, right? So you got to get the right people on the bus. Like that's a big thing. That's a big thing. So, we talk about it a lot on this podcast, but the book Good to Great is a great starting book because there's some principles about starting a business in there that we follow to this day. And I'm actually reading right now, the book I'm reading from the month of March, it's not March yet, but started a little early, is Built to Last, which is actually Jim Collins' book from 1994.
When was Good to
It's
Great
actually
written?
Built to Last was before Good to Great.
Got it.
It's like it's kind of like Good to Great too, but I think it's like before that. I think Good to Great was like 2001 ish. But a lot of the same principles. But good book. Definitely recommend reading that.
Tips for getting over the mindset of getting fat in order to bulk or put on muscle.
Well, I don't think you need to get fat, first of all. So let's dispel that myth. But
So-
you're not going to be contest shredded.
So I think this person put getting fat in quotations. So I think like I'm trying to think of myself as, all right, I just got done with a contest prep and now I'm used to being shredded to the bone and now I'm starting to put on some body fat and it feels like I'm getting fat, right? Like you have that mental part. That's how I take the question.
Yeah. So getting over that, I mean, I think part of the first step in getting over any of those things is addressing and recognizing it for what it is, right? Like, okay, you're having an issue with this. So identify it as like, you're not fat, right? Like it's just, you're not contest shredded. So I think addressing it it sounds like an easy thing and it sounds like kind of a no-brainer, but I think that's crucial that you address it. If you can't address that and you don't see it, then, you know, you can't really react to that. So like if you really see that you're doing that, see it for what it is, right?
Yeah.
Like you're kind of being a little silly, right?
So I feel like my contest prep has been a long time, but sometimes it feels like yesterday. Yeah. And this advice, I would say stop looking at the mirror and stop weighing yourself every single day. Now that's kind of like, don't let it get too far, right? Like if I just don't look at myself anymore, I'm accepting myself getting fatter.
Yep.
But like, you're not going to look like what you did on stage. So stop looking at yourself and stop being obsessed with what the mirror is saying. And then take that focus and put it in the gym.
Yeah.
Right. So switch your focus towards the weights that you're using in the gym. Are you getting stronger? Because the more body fat that you're putting on, the stronger you should be getting.
So the, like I've weighed myself once in the last probably 6 months to a year.
Feels good.
Like it's just like,
You probably, before you step on, you probably know, like, I'm about to weigh like.
Yeah. So somebody asked here again, what was the name of the book? So the name of the book is Good to Great by Jim Collins. It's a great book. A couple questions in here. Actually, well, I guess would you read the advice for a small meal prep company?
Yeah, you know what's interesting is some people ask the same questions in your
got it.
here, and they're putting it in there. Like somebody asked the cryptocurrency question in your Instagram.
Got it. Do you warm up before doing chest workouts? Abso-freaking-lutely, especially with some shoulder issue. Like, yeah.
Every day, dude, warm up.
Every do I do that. Every do is do. We haven't had a
little
meat
praise,
breakdown. Yeah. So absolutely. How would you take Sear, shred, and burn, baby?
Sear, shred, burn.
So Sear is easy. Take it before you're training. So take it 30 minutes before you're training. Right? So shred and burn, I would stack together. And it depends on whether you're taking one burn or 2 scoops of burn, right? So I guess I would really need to know that. But I would mix my burn with my shred. That's how I would do it. Whether or not that's 1 time a day or 2 times a day. But I would definitely get 2 shreds in a day. Now, whether or not you want to get 2 burns, that just really depends on your stimulant level.
Yeah, I guess you got to find out what other stims.
Speaking of, did we hint at the new product we formulated? That's Super Sex?
Super sex.
Right?
I think we might have I don't know.
Core Blaze.
Oh, now you just juiced up.
I just put it out there. So Core Blaze is a little tidbit. I wonder if Stack's in here. Core Blaze is so we had Core Burn, which was our capsuled fat thermogenic with stimulants on the old branded products. So now as we moved into the new 2020 look, the white labels, we never reformulated the capsule product. So we have a new version, capsuled, fully comprehensive stimulant-based thermogenic. It's an awesome formula. And we're to not confuse people with the Core Burn powder, which is a part of the PR series. We wanted to have a separate name. So we got Core Blaze.
Blaze, I like it.
I like it. I like the label too. It's cool. Another question in here. Hey, Doug, what's your thoughts on L-Carnitine? Just started taking it. Waste of money or good supplement? I think it's a good supplement. L-Carnitine is like a good one. Like it depends on the form. Like I would go with acetyl L-Carnitine. I take acetyl L-Carnitine year round. I take 500 milligrams like 4 times a day in my pills. If you had the credentials to resale products, would a mobile supplement stand on a military basis be something I'd be ambassador of Core, or would it just be a buy as a resale? Well,
so is he asking, could he set up a mobile shop and sell to like the military on base?
So a couple things. There's no way you're going to get that approved. Now, could you put up like a mobile shop and park up outside of the base? Yeah, sure. Then no one can stop you.
Yeah, your trunk.
Yeah, your trunk of your car. Yeah, absolutely. And in fact, the funny story is Carl Frady, our general manager of our Nutrition Corners, first started as a Core retailer before we opened our second store, the Newport News Nutrition Corner, which he started running. He started selling out of the trunk of his car. So all you need to do is be just like a legal business. So just get your LLC and just get a business license, which is easy to do in whatever state you're in, and get your resale tax certificate so that we can sell to you wholesale with no tax. And once you have those things, we can set you up as a retailer. So
we've had a lot of people would be successful with that, actually.
Yeah. So like we can totally do it. So you just need to get your resale tax certificate, set up the business. I mean, if you were really interested in that, we probably could help you out there too.
Sup trunk.
Sup trunk.
Trunk.
Trademark that, bro.
Damn. Hurry up.
Sup trunk. Normally taking 2 scoops shred and 1 burn. Yeah, that's good. I mean, you could mix all those together. When I take shred, I actually take them at the same time. So I do 2 scoops. What is your preferred body fat percentage for maintenance, and what body fat percentage would you say is a good time to diet down? So I never measure my body fat. I measure my body fat less than I weigh myself, like way less. Like I don't do it. I just go by the mirror. So yeah. I don't know if that answers your question. What is your preferred body fat? I don't know. Right? Like it's where I'm comfortable. It's kind of like
it's going to be different for everybody.
And everyone's different. So like
Doug's body fat percentage is probably less than mine naturally. Like
and people hold their fat differently, right? Like some people hold it in their ass, some people hold it in their abs, some people hold it in their back, some people hold it in their cankles, whatever.
Cankle?
Yeah.
Tank.
It sounds like every time you mention one, it sounds like
Kanky.
I hold it there.
Bro, you got really offended. Your eyes are like, is he talking about me?
Yeah.
Is he talking about Kanky?
That's kinky.
Doug, are you planning to do a core meals in the future? Like a meal service? No, I really have no interest in doing a meal service. I guess that's assuming. I think that's what you're asking me. But yeah.
Dirty Ball Dave's Kitchen.
Dirty Ball Dave. Well, we might do a kitchen.
DVD.
Yeah. All right. What you got?
I think we're wrapping up in here.
Wrapping up in there?
Did we get
I
to
got
your
a lot
question?
of I got a lot of questions in here, so I'm gonna pick
Okay.
out a few.
Let's do it.
Did POV do work for Core / Merica before? I thought I saw him recording in older videos. So yeah.
Yeah, he did. You did, was it the Arnold 2019?
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
it 2019?
Yeah, it's 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that the one thing?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then-
that, and then what we did in Spartanburg.
Yeah, in South Carolina.
Oh, right. That was pre-core.
Yeah.
Hi, see what I did there?
Pre-core.
Like fitness, like a Karen?
Fitness. Why are fats so important for natural bodybuilders when it comes to hormones?
Because it's the precursor, right? Like, so like cholesterol backbone is the precursor to, or sorry, the hormones, like your testosterone, have a cholesterol backbone, right? So you need fats for the production of testosterone.
So this is gonna sound dumb.
Oh, here we go. I love this. Oh, come
But
on.
I don't know where I heard it
Meat
from.
Brigade!
So you have
Do you what?
essential fatty acids, right? So
Easy.
essential fatty
Fatty.
acids. And then you also have essential proteins. There's no such thing as an essential carbohydrate. So somebody was doing the explanation of this and trying to help somebody understand diet. So like if you're going to pick out things to go off on a diet, like the things that you should focus on first would be proteins and fats. I thought it was interesting. Interesting way to look at it. I don't know. What are your thoughts? I mean, carbs are good for energy source, right? But
Yeah, but some people don't even need any carbs. You
Right.
don't need carbs.
Right.
Because your body can produce what it needs, right?
It's like I knew that, but then I heard it and I was like, oh,
That's
really
why they
know
say
that.
like you can still get like fat through like eating too much protein, right? Because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, there's processes in your body which are going to produce glucose.
All right. Let's get some weird questions in here.
Oh, shit.
Where's
Here
the
we go.
strangest place you've urinated and or defecated?
Meats is definitely in the Chinese toilet in the middle of our boardroom meeting.
Looking back now, I really wish I squatted. It would have been a great experience.
I know. I think it's funnier that the fact that we had to stop the meeting and go, "Oh, you got to poop."
Yeah, but I meant at one point, like there was another opportunity.
Bro, what if you like lose your balance or like your knee gives out and you just fall into that thing, right? You just fall like ass
I
first.
got a feeling that there's handles on the side, so you get a little.
What about old people that like have a bad knee or hip or something? What do you do? What do they do?
Dude, I think Chinese people they're good. That's what they do. They
Yeah,
squat.
bro, they're such good squatters.
Right.
Wow.
So I think like, and if you've been doing that all your life, I think.
Yeah. So if you want to raise a kid
I
who's a
don't know.
good squatter, just take the toilet away. Just make them poop on the floor.
Mine would probably be
You've been thinking hard.
a balcony or
Like off the balcony, like you put your ass, or you pissed.
pee. Yeah.
Pee. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a friend poop off the top balcony of a lake, like a dock.
Oh, that's nice.
Or
Yeah, I pissed, but he
Bathroom
straight up
sink.
took a shit.
Bathroom sink.
yeah. I just wanted to try
Yeah,
it.
I've been there.
Yeah. Do you ever go top shelf?
An upper decker?
Upper decker?
Whoa, explain.
Like
Top
you poop
shelf.
in the top of a toilet, so every time you flush, you just have
Wow, no. No, that's bad.
dirty, dude.
in college.
You sound like
this
you've
one,
experienced that before.
no comment. No, in college, it wasn't an upper decker, but this dude, he was a big hunter. So he came over. We were living in apartments the sophomore year, and he came over and he's like, "Yo, what's up, guys? Do you mind if I use your bathroom?" So he goes in the bathroom, and we're like, "Yeah, somebody's been in our bathroom forever. He's taking a dump or something. Like, can I use your bathroom?" So we're like, "Sure." So he goes in there. Like a minute later, he comes out, and then he's like, "All right, guys, I'll see you later." So he leaves, and our bathroom smells so bad. I mean, it is just not even like, and it wouldn't go away. Like you would spray air freshener, and it wouldn't go away. So he took a little bag of deer piss because he was a hunter.
Yeah.
And these rednecks in central Pennsylvania, right? Like, so, and like deer piss is nasty. It smells like dirty shit, like just like crusty BO dirty shit. and he stuffed it in this little baggie in like upper, like in a shelf, like and like hid it behind us.
Oh, so he didn't put it in the top of the.
No, but it was just like, and I just remember that it was like the most disgusting smell ever.
So
finally, a couple hours later, he came back, but like, dude, it was so bad.
I'm trying to process this. So to obtain the deer piss, he must have got it from a dead carcass, and then cut the bladder.
I don't know if, or you can buy it, right? Like I think you can buy it.
Okay, so
So
how
I guess
are they getting that?
hunters use it to mask their scent.
I know they do. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but I'm just now thinking of the process of getting this deer urine.
They probably like, yeah.
You know, you can't get it from the ground,
Maybe you could milk it.
and it's hard to like.
Maybe you could
Maybe
milk it.
he's really good.
Unless
friends
people
with
are
the deer.
raising deer, and then you can, milk or.
Maybe it's some of
I
this.
don't know. It's just
Some of this
Yeah,
actually.
a little more
I think it'd be
milking.
more like. I don't think it's two, right?
Is it just one, or you were just or is it more like?
I gotta move on.
Oh, is that our screenshot?
My head's going in places.
Yeah.
What's your favorite sour strips flavor? I haven't had any.
Yeah, I don't need that.
Um,
Good for him though. I hear he's getting into Target. That's cool. I just don't eat candy. Like, what's the point of eating candy? Like, I don't even like really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm gonna eat dessert, like I'm gonna eat like an ice cream sandwich or like something like more, a little more rich. Yeah, creme brulee. Like not like gummy
That
sour.
fancy dessert. Yeah.
Something a little more
Interesting
rich
questions.
and decadent. Well, get in there.
Chocolate
Don't.
covered
this
Bitcoin.
is Maria. Maria, that's been working
Yes.
out here. Asked a bunch of stuff.
All right.
You could switch lives with anyone. Who would it be? That's really
Lives, like a
Yeah.
live stream or like lives. I don't want to. I don't
like Freaky Friday, bro.
I couldn't even answer that question because it.
Like,
No, I don't
Chris
wanna,
Brown and Lil
I don't want to
Dicky.
switch with anyone.
yeah, I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah, I don't think anything good could come of that.
Another name one body part you wish you could trade with another person. That's weird.
I mean, I guess that's kind of fun, but like
Fun?
fun.
That's hard to think about other people's body parts.
But it would look weird on my body.
well,
What do you mean, like
what body
big?
part
I
are you
want
talking
Big
about?
Rammy's legs. Can you imagine walking around with
Grammy's legs?
No, I'm just saying, like, imagine
Okay.
walking around with my upper body with Big Rammy legs. You'd look like a minotaur.
Minotaur.
I don't know. Or I don't know. That's probably not the. Maybe it's just
Especially if they're like the tan version of his legs, like from a
yeah,
stage.
like dark.
yeah.
Wait, would that be a minotaur? Because that's like a horse leg.
Minotaur,
no?
yeah, they have 4 legs.
Yeah,
You're gonna need
I
Phil
don't
Heath's
even know
legs.
what I was saying. It just looks stupid. It would look minotaur.
Yeah, that's a minotaur.
It's half
a horse
man, half horse.
Wait,
Man horse.
what's the bull dude that walks on 2 legs?
That's a minotaur too. Oh,
Bull, he's got 2 legs. Bull.
upper body bull with the.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a bull. He's a bull with the horns, but he walks like on 2 hind legs.
I don't know.
And
I
his arms are like actual arms. That's not
don't know what that is.
a centaur. Wait, centaur is the horse man.
Okay.
And minotaur.
Minotaur's a horseman.
Centaur man.
Bro. We're
Sour
going to have to get
strips.
you a laptop over here and start Googling stuff.
Yeah, because yeah.
Yeah, bro, we need that up there. We need like Bulbasaur or the
Probably
Pikachu
should.
or the what do we call it? What's the little guy's name? Squirtle. Yeah.
Well,
All right, what else we got? We're at an hour, so we better wrap this up.
Weirdest thing you ever eaten? Cowboozy.
Kalboozy. We've never actually eaten kalboozy, but
What was the weirdest thing we had on the? Oh God, that trip.
oh, dude, it was definitely in China.
Yeah, whatever they fed us.
There was some stuff that just like
I mean, we tried some stuff. Like
we did try.
We were nice.
We'll try anything once, right? Mate?
Yeah, one time. you know.
One time at band camp.
I don't know. Some of the
Bruh.
stuff is just too hard to answer.
I got a quick one since we're on weird ones.
All right, let's get weird.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever seen on the internet?
Bro.
The big black.
Oh, bro, what's his name?
I don't know.
That guy's dead
The
too,
thing-
right? I'm
He
pretty
is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's dead.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
The thing that Bruce sends us all the time.
Yeah,
Like, what is that?
it's a man.
There's just
big man.
there's just some sadness in the look on his face.
It's the weirdest and the most disturbing thing we've seen on the internet. Unfortunately, it's come through text messages
Oh my gosh.
on Mike Pence's head. That was the best.
Oh, that was hilarious. So remember that one debate where he had the fly in his head, it landed in his hair?
Oh God, no.
Well, so Bruce sent it to me, and he sent me the picture, and then like, I'm like, wait a second, that looks super weird. Like you can actually see the fly, and then I zoom in, and it's a picture.
No. That's like the new Rick roll.
The what?
You know Rick Ross, not Rick Ross, Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up. You get Rick roll when somebody sends you that song, like randomly. They disguise it as being something else that you got to check out.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, bro, I'm gonna Rick roll you.
I think the interesting thing is like, it was known that people are going to zoom in, right? Like it's such a thing that we do now. It's like when you get a picture, you just zoom in on it.
Well, it's like because you could kind of see the outline of something. Like, man, you can actually see that fly there, and then.
But
you're
even
like,
even if you didn't see that it was different, it's like, oh, fly, and you just want to zoom in on the fly.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know. Weird.
that was the best.
Like, that fly looks a little different.
I think that's about it, dude.
We
Are
out?
you afraid of sharks, snakes, being late for dinner?
Sharks are a little freaky, but for me, it's spiders. We all know if you've watched this before, you know it's spiders. Like I'm just not down with it.
I hate cockroaches.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't seen that many cockroaches to be afraid of.
Yeah, you just step on them.
I
But like a
still like 'em.
spider, like that spider can like jump and spit on you and like just eat your blood.
Spit
And
and
like,
eat
yeah.
Those are like
Yeah, you like that?
I don't know. I haven't met that
You
spider
like
yet.
that?
Jumping
Yeah, you
spider.
like that?
Yeah.
I
spiders.
think I would freak out over a snake before I'd freak out over a spider.
Yeah, I mean snakes are kind of whack too, but like.
Whack.
All right, getting delirious. Till next time, guys. Keep crushing it.
Oh, that's a nice ending. Just happened.